All right. Let's alert the masses. All right. Fantastic. Well, here we go. This is the first commit since the submission. What we do have is a response from WordPress. Now, it was an automated response, which, you know, is fine. But it did point out a few things that it thinks I should update. So that's what I did. Weirdly, the plugin checker plugin that they provided or that they suggested didn't actually find these things. So I thought that was interesting. But you know what? Before I commit this, let's actually run that one more time. The plugin check right here. So let's check this plugin. Let's just make sure there's nothing new that this has found, because I don't want to be caught stupid. One thing though that I am going to have to wait for is the fact that they didn't like that I'm using, oh shit, see, we did find something. Let me check that out. I don't think those are real though. They didn't like that I'm using my Scott Storebloom plugin account because the domains are all orbemortar.com, orbem.studio, and my email for my account is scott@storebloom.com. So they just, without me changing my Scott@storebloom account email and stuff, I have to have them transfer the submission to my Orbem Mortar WordPress account, which I don't know, I should probably separate those anyways. I can still put Scott Storebloom as a contributor, you know, since I'm the author, but Orbem Mortar can be the, you know, the main account holder. So that's fine. But yeah, what do we got here? Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure these are non-errors actually. 114, 116. Yeah. 114, 116. Oh, I know why this is being caught again. Before I switched them to filter input, but I just updated them to this so that I could sanitize properly. These don't require a nonce though, because these are saved. These are meta fields being saved internally. You don't put a nonce for that. These are on save post. So I think I can get away with that fine. Yeah, you see, because I'm using filter input here. And I'm sanitizing as it comes in because it's raw. So I think we're okay. I mean, technically, I could do this right here instead. And that would get rid of the error. Same, well, I could just do this actually. Raw value. Oops. Oops. We could just do this. Hey, what's up, C Films? You're here early. What's going on, my friend? Doing all right. Got my first response from WordPress. It was an automated response, but that means that they are going to be reviewing the plugin. Orbem Studio is on its way, probably in the next 5 days. I'm guessing next week we're going to get some real action going on for the plugin, which is cool. Let's do this. What I'm thinking is just doing this. Oh no, I can't do that. Well, I can unslash it, but I can't sanitize text field. So let's get rid of that. A little tired? Yeah, man. This time of year, you got to get some sleep. Raw value. Okay. And then we could do this. Now we can just leave this alone. And we can run that through the recursive. And then, yeah, your new language is going well. That's cool. Hey, what's up? I'm Sam Lamau. How you doing, bud? Welcome. Cool avatar. I like it. Yes, this is sanitized. And now I can get rid of this and just make this the raw value. Great. It's going good. Yeah. Just making a few tweaks based off of some feedback from the automated WordPress system from their review. They just found a few, bits and bobs. The newest features, well, not much. I haven't really added new features in a little while. I'm mostly focusing on getting this. Am I scripting? Yeah, I am Sam. I'm Sam. Yeah, this is a game engine. It's a no-code game builder for WordPress. So you can build RPG games on your WordPress website, which is crazy. But yeah, I submitted the plugin to WordPress. I got some feedback today. I made the changes. I'm just verifying them real quick with their plugin check. And they need to transfer it to my other WordPress account because they want it to be under the right domain name. So I gotta wait for them to get back to me for that one. Yeah. Yeah, PHP makes me a pretty hungry person, for sure. Hungry for more code. That's for sure. But yeah, just cleaning things up, man. I have been working, I finished basically the game. Finished the boss level, finished a bunch of assets. You like RPG games? Heck yeah. Well, here's my RPG game right here. This is what I built using my game engine. It's Escape to Orbem. On my WordPress website, you could go to orbem.games or orbem.com/escape to Orbem. Just forward you to this. And this is, a story-based RPG game. So I'm going to log into my account. And then I will start a new game. Follows a scientist, Gray Milford, this guy here. And basically, he gets fired from his job. His boss takes him to a secret research facility in Scotland. And basically, you meet some other scientists, you finish your invention, and you then... The whole point of it is that at the end of the demo, this is just a demo, you end up going to a fantasy universe. So that's the whole spiel of this. And you'll see this is actually based off of my sci-fi fantasy novel series, the Harmonian Chronicles. So Orbem is book 1. The game that I'm building is right now just a demo. It's the first 5 chapters of the book, right before you go to Orbem, which is the name of the universe you go to. And yeah, so, but this is what you could build with this game engine. It's pretty intense. This is the game for book 1, not the entire game. The demo itself, though, I've gotten it basically almost completely finished. There are plenty of things I can add. Easter eggs, more NPCs, more cutscenes, little interactable things. I am in the middle of finishing some more videos for transitions between areas. But like as far as just like the main quest mission to get you to the boss fight and finish the game, all the functionality is basically built now. And at this point, I'm just polishing it up and getting it ready. But I'm doing that in coinciding with the WordPress plugin review and stuff. So, yeah. Right now, my boss is telling me I'm going to Scotland. He's like, oh, cool. So now we're in Scotland. And we're getting our key card for the new research facility. We got our cell phone so we can listen to messages. Google Eyes. Yeah, Google Eyes look kind of stupid though, don't they? From what I've seen. I just met my onboarder. Ooh, a rocket. You're interesting? I believe you. What are you into? Besides kind of into RPG, I'm Sam. So let's skip all the cutscenes. What I want to see is how my video came out. I need to do a voiceover, but I'm interested because what I ended up doing was the cutscene video. I muted it. Game Engine is a G. Yes. Same abbreviations, correct. Actually, now I think about it, my intro video also plays sound. Huh. Whoa, Indy! What's up, Mang? How you doing, bud? Welcome, my friend. Now I think about it, maybe I don't need to do what I just did. Because I muted it and then I uploaded the sound separately as the music. Now that I think about it, maybe I didn't need to do that. Because yeah, the intro video also plays fine. I'm going to update that. I do have to do a code merge with all the changes I just made to the non-post-published version. So I will do that soon. But let me update Salversim confronts Graham. Oh, no, not that. I need to update meeting with Salverson, which is the wrong name. Yeah, because it's muted. Oh, wait. I think I just need to turn autoplay off because I'm doing it automatically. Let me double check what I do for the introduction video. Turd. What? This is RPG. Yeah, this isn't massive. Hell yeah. IKEA for the win. That's sick. What'd you do at IKEA? Buy stuff? Simp. Oh, okay. So I guess I just leave it. Yeah, and I don't do anything with the music. All right, well, fuck it. Then I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna get rid of the music that I added, though. It's a funny thing. We had the biggest IKEA in the nation in Burbank, where I was living, like right down the street from me. And I also, whatever. I grew up and I've been to IKEA a million times. I've never had the meatballs. I don't think anybody knows that. I don't even think my wife knows that. I've never had the meatballs there. Honestly, I don't think I've ever eaten anything but breakfast at IKEA, which was a bad idea. Are they so good? My wife says that they're sweet. She doesn't like sweet meatballs. That's what she said Swedish meatballs were. Sweet meatballs. But, like I said, I've never had them, so I have no idea. Alright, let's remove this. And yeah, I guess this will just play. I should trust it. Yeah, I don't know. Swedish meatballs, huh? I bet they're good. I know, like, Costco hot dogs and pizza. I've had those. Like, those are really fucking good. On track damage your monitor. Oh, on track is a bad delivery service. Hot take. There you go. No more errors. Yeah, that's bad. No bueno. So yeah, I'm actually very interested. Oh, I need to fix this. There you go. Hey, what's up? Is a Figmer. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Move out of my way. Move out of my way. Gonna drag you around. Because I have the power. Let's move some stuff. Yeah, and there's one more thing I have to do. Other than the code thing tonight. I need to resize all the wires. All the soldering wires. Because they are too big. You're hoping they don't do your replacement with OnTrack? Yeah, that would suck. Created by Swedish people? Yeah, probably. I think it's just a style. You're cooking patties right now? Hell yeah. What? Like hamburger patties? Or like potato patties? I don't know. There's a lot of different patties out there. You could have salmon patties, chicken patties. You were in California for 6 days? Nice. Sorry, I thought you said I was. It was. Yeah. Everything starts in California like that, right? Would you get the monitor? Have you never been to California? I guess it's pretty damn far from New York. That's riff. A rough flight, that's for sure. Yeah, I know. I moved from California to Michigan, so I know. I'm not even as far as New York. But that alone was really goddamn rough of a move. Yes, the chair looks great. Perfect positioning. Perfect. Now we just need this. Hold on, Iana. I'm fucking busy, dude. And you're making calls. What? Hello, Mr. Milford. Please meet me for dinner at Baiwan. We have much to discuss. If you get lost, please research. Yeah, I will. But I can't leave until I finish this, so chill. It said it got loaded onto the truck, and then left through missing a damage. Someone just stole it. How is a mitten? The mitten is fine. I haven't done a lot of exploring, to be honest. You know, we're not really like lake people. I mean, I'm not really even a beach person, so being in California didn't really matter. So yeah, we have been to Detroit a few times, just for shows. We went to the Fox Theater a few times, and we did the Detroit River a couple times. You know, riding a boat around Belle Isle, but yeah, I haven't done too much like, you know, exploration up north. You know, I picked up a dog, you know, our black lab in Flint. And that was about it. And then I'm in the Cedar Point, down in Ohio. You know, done a couple of Ohio things. But yeah, it's fine. The weather's crazy. What up, PHP official? The official PHP? How you doing, Kuzo? Yeah, it has been a while. Where you been, bud? Oh, we don't know where it is. Dude, I believe they stole it, for sure. 100% stole your monitor. Are you a one-man studio? I am a one-man studio. Music studio, graphics studio, development studio, author studio, publisher. One man with not enough sleep. That's what I am. Hoping that one of my outlets is successful so I can just focus on one thing. I mean, I'll never focus on just one thing, especially if it's Orbem Studio. If Orbem Studio takes off, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, you know, on top of the marketing, the graphics, the commercials, all the ad work, all the features on the game. Luckily, marketing and WordPress development is what I've been doing for, 15 years. So something I know well. And I do all the video editing, sound editing, recording, all that kind of stuff. Made some new game music for the video too, which came out pretty cool. You telling your mom? Yeah, they definitely stole it. Fell off a truck. Heard that one before? That's the truck. What'd you get for Christmas, Kuzo? Tell me about it. I must know. Go to the seller. The seller told me to go to Amazon. Amazon messaged the seller. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the fucking worst, man. You know, it's the holiday season. People are looking for expensive stuff to steal. That's all I could think. Yeah, honestly. You got caught in the crossfire, which is too bad. Yeah, so we need, I think at this point, let me run this one more time just to make sure what I did fixed everything. And I think I can look at the front end as well. Let's close all that. Yeah. It's where they just, like, anyone just pick up packages and drop. Yeah, they can. I mean, they're all like subcontractors that just have like their car, right? And they just let them do whatever they want. Just a frying pan. You're what? What about a frying pan? What'd I miss? You're cooking your patties with just a frying pan? That's good. Okay, cool. So it's just the hidden files. So that's good. Let's go to the global settings. Seems like everything's good. These are working. How's the color picker? It's working. All these fields are good. So if I save, they should not empty. That means that the fields are working. Yes, I think we're good there. Then let's go to an area. Do the same thing. Let's just save it. So this has all these fields filled out. Let's just make sure none of them go away. Yeah, seems good. All right, I think we're solid. Let's go to the front end of the local site. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I just want to see what we got. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Still able to punch. Yeah. Oh, I blocked myself. I can't go in there. You're on a computer? Your cousin gave you? Oh, shit. That sucks. Put your 6700 XT in the computer. As long as it works. Whatever you need. I should add some tutorials at the start. It did. Did you not see at the start of the game? Check it out. So when you first start the game, and you can add this in the game builder itself. When you start a new game, first off, you can do an intro video, give you kind of a story of what the game is about. And then when you start walking, you'll see I'm triggering these little pop-ups with arrows. So those are little explainers. Like, I wonder what the sign says. Walk up to the sign and click the action key, spacebar, to focus on it. Items and people with that symbol can be interacted with. So automatically I know now, if I walk up to this and I see a little doodad, I click spacebar. Oh, look, pop-up just showed up. So that's what I'm looking at. It's a focus view thing. Same thing for when I got close to a mission. What was I doing again? Oh, I need to grab my stuff. See, look, it says refer to your mission list to know what needs to be completing in this area. So that's another little explainer. I call them explainers because it's not like a tutorial. You can use them to, basically run tutorials. Oh, look, she is talking to me. And she gave me 50 bucks. So now I know, oh, collect your effects. So let me collect that box. Cool, I just got points. And I saw my mission change. So, it's like an intuitive way to show people how to do things while giving them things to do in the game. I feel like that's the best way to learn as opposed to just blatant shit. Though you can do explainers that are just pop up full screens and you can put images in there and stuff to show like exactly what you want to show. So yeah, this is definitely tutorialed out. This is working pretty well though. I think I'm in a good spot where I can merge the code together with the newest code. So I'm gonna call this good to go. Though I do need to resave this out now. Let's get rid of you. Let's copy you. So this is gonna be the newest code that I give to WordPress when they switch my account to the Orbem Order one. I'll re-upload this one. I mean, technically I could re-upload this to the Storebloom one right now and they'll transfer it over. But they want me to email them and I don't want to email them on the old email. So I'll leave this alone for now. You saw it was delivered with OnTrack. I was like, who is that? Oh yeah. I've had OnTrack a few times. They're never good. Yeah, they're bad. You see OnTrack, you're like, oh cool, cheap. Because that's what they are. They're just fucking cheap. And anybody can slap an OnTrack sticker on their van or whatever, and now they're OnTrack. There, what was I doing? So yeah. Look up in the comments. It says what I got for Christmas. What? It wasn't the computer thing? Oh, you got a PS5. Hell yeah. With a cool purple controller that blends into the blue depending on how you look at it. Oh, sick. It's like an iridescent purple. Hell yeah, that's sick. I love that. Yeah, I got my wife a PS5 when they first came out. When you couldn't get them, I I bit the bullet. We waited so long. I tried to like fucking tamper monkey the Target and Walmart websites to just constantly check for stock and Best Buy. And I just couldn't, we just couldn't get one. So I ended up biting the bullet, doing the scalper route, and I paid like twice as much for the fucking thing just to get it for Christmas. And worth it. Because it came, it was perfect. You know, she still uses it today. One of the best purchases. The most used tech item in the house, that's for sure. I mean, my computer might probably is the most used tech item in the house, but okay, so this is good to go. Only thing I need to do now, I have to remove a few things, including these banners. They do not want these inside the plugin, so that's cool. And they also do not need the SRC versions of these. Only the build. Yep, because these are the assets that are actually used. So that's cool. And then I need to get rid of the node modules. We don't need any of this package JSON or composer or WebSocket or WebEnv. These can all go. All right. And then this is it. This is the plugin. So let's compress this. And we will leave this until they're ready for me to re-upload it. So that's cool. And I will not touch this otherwise. But I do now need to merge this branch into my new one. You sub to the channel? Hell yeah, I'm Sam. Good, yeah, hey. Come by whenever you want. You know, I try to stream as much as I can during the week. I used to stream every day during the week, but things in life. So yeah, I maybe every other day. But yeah, make sure you definitely stay tuned. I do shorts every now and then too to try to keep everybody up to date with what's going on. But eventually, this plugin is going to be out, and this is just step one. Okay, because eventually, Orbem.studio is going to be a site where you could host your own game. You don't need to know WordPress. You don't need to know coding. You can just build an RPG game, and you'll have a little URL where you can send to people, and they can play it. Easy. And that will be a fully front-end game builder on a website, on your website. Like, you get to host your own little website on Orbem.studio with like a subdomain. So that's the end game. I also have a pro version of Orbem Studio that I have. It just has a lot more, you know, builder features, and just makes it a lot easier to build the game, but things that I don't want to support on the free version, so I am putting it on a pro plugin that you install separately, which I have installed on my site right here. If you can believe it, I actually have the Orbem Studio Pro plugin right here. I know. I'm very lucky. But yeah. Appreciate the sub. Everybody who's watching, if you want to stay tuned to what's going to happen with Orbem Studio. I mean, it's going to be pretty unique. I am filling a hole in the market for game builders. Honestly, there's not a real good web-based solution where you can real-time make updates to your game and it just updates and anybody can play the newest version. You know, there's no game engines you need to like integrate with it. There's no exporting, importing. You just build it and it's ready for you to go. And I'm going to be adding tons of new game features like multiplayer, side scroller, you know, jumping. There's no jumping in my game right now because it's very Pokemon style, you know, RPG pixel art. But yeah, and eventually Mortal Kombat style fighter, you know, turn-based, Final Fantasy style. I'm going to be adding a lot of these different game types eventually that you'll be able to build with this same plugin. So if that sounds appealing to you and you don't want to learn how to code a video game, this isn't like a little kid's game builder either. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, hey, drag and drop, ooh, you got a cool game. No, you can build outrageously complex, in-depth, story-based, cutscene, mission-based, fighting, boss fights, mini games. I mean, you can build some really intricate games. It's all about your imagination. Look at where stories become playable games, playable worlds. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. For some reason, if you go deep enough, Amazon still thinks it's coming January 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's all about somebody clicking a button, man. You know what I mean? You know, like, hey, I did my job, now it's done. You know, it's still waiting for confirmation from somebody. Do you use some animating tools to animate this? I do. Yeah, I use right here, Midjourney. You could see I was animating a new video, which is pretty fucking hard getting the right one. But here, I'll show you the newest video right here. Where is it? Where is it? The newest video that I just created is here. Here you go. Listen to this. There you go. Not the best thing in the world. Wasn't super easy, but and it was very late when I made it. But you and your cousin went to IKEA and got an IKEA charging cable you're using to connect your PS5 controller from your... Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot you could use PS5 remotes for, you know, just on the PC. That's cool. But yeah, this is what I use for my pixel animation. Honestly, I hand make a lot of this, but the stuff that's really detailed, shadows, highlights, like these plants and stuff like that, I will take some pixel art style animations from Midjourney, and then I'll just make them look like how I need them to. Like, I made this pot break, so like, I didn't get a broken version of it from Midjourney. I had to actually make it look broken. So I'm kind of working hand in hand with Gen AI to help me speed up my pixel animation stuff. But I mean, I made all these floors by hand. I made, you know, a lot of the desks and the floor, the marbling. I hand drew all the marbling on that white marble. And, you know, I made that fridge right here. You can pretty much tell all the stuff I made. It's just not as good. But yeah, I'm an Adobe Suite, you know, expert. Just all the stuff on there I can use. Illustrator, Photoshop, Premiere Pro. You're both addicted to gambling, Blanche. That's a bad habit, man. And my kid's addicted to Cookie Run Kingdom gambling, so you know, whatever your vice is, it's going to end up getting you into real gambling, I'm sure. Sports betting on fan duels or whatever, that's coming up. I definitely need to create microtransactions in the game engine as well. I have a feeling that's going to be a big selling point for a lot of websites, especially if they want to do branded stuff, where you can like buy stuff within the game, merch and whatever, little ads. So eventually I'll be integrating a payment gateway as well. But hey, it all depends on how much people want to use this. I'm really basing this, the plugin is going to be a real testament to how much, you know, people are interested in using this kind of game engine. Do people have access on the game on mobile? Yeah. See, I'm Sam. One of the best parts that this is an actual website-based game engine and game builder and game publisher is because it's a website. So you can actually play the exact same game from the desktop version to your and switch to your phone. You see, I'm actually clicking up and down on the screen to move the character. Now, it is not optimized for this right now. I'm definitely going to have it optimized before Orbem.studio comes out, because it's going to be a big selling point of people building games on Orbem.studio. But, you know, with just a little tweaking the styling and some clever game mechanic changes, you could play the game desktop and on your phone at the same time. I mean, it would conflict, but there could be games that people build that where they need to play both at the same time. You know, like you're looking at your phone to solve clues or something while you're playing the game. So yeah, you can get pretty creative. Microtransactions are currency, loot boxes. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I already have collectibles, so it's just extending collectibles really, because you know, you can collect as many items as you want. They can give you money. They could give you. I mean, I haven't built merchants yet, but that'll be another big thing too. Especially once we go past the demo on this game. When I go to Orbem is going to have merchants for buying different clothes and gear and stuff that helps your stats, makes your characters faster, stronger, that kind of stuff. But like, this is the basis. This is like the basicness of the game engine. You know, you have cutscenes, you know, dialogue with people, you have a boss fight, you know, you collect your weapon, you have a katana, you gain transportation abilities where you can transport around the screen, and that's what that video is for. That's after you complete the minigame to finish programming your blade device. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more to be had. But I have a feeling, depending on the success again of Orbem Studio, the plugin, I will be bringing on help at some point. Probably after we start bringing in some money from the Pro plugin and the asset packages. I'm going to spend some time and develop a handful of asset packages that work really well, like out of the box with the game. You know, like forest scenes and, you know, house interiors and just different things that people could just start building with right away. Hopefully I can get a lot of those made. Kind of like how I built these levels out. I can build those out too. And then maybe even item packages, you know, assets for items like plants and just things. I'll probably add some of the stuff that I built from my game as well into there. And I'll let people, music, you know, I'll offer royalty-free music that I create as well for their games. So it'll be a whole ecosystem in Orbem Studio. The Pro version, the asset packages, you know, you can buy a bunch of stuff, and you'll get access to that. I'll probably do a monthly thing or an annual license where you get access to all the music, all the assets or whatever, with some sort of, you know, commercial free license where you can't sell them or whatever. I don't know. And that'll really give me a good idea of, you know, is this a sustainable business, something that we could scale, and you know, will it be worth it? The WordPress part is really the smallest part. Unfortunately, it was going to be the biggest selling point. It's because, like, yeah, it's really unique. You know, you're building a game on your WordPress website. Like, that's, first of all, why? Who does that? But once you get past that and you realize, oh, like, this is a website, and like, oh, this is a one page on your website dedicated to a video game. Like, that's really interesting. That's really big branding possibilities. learning possibilities for, you know, whoever wants to build a cool little educational game, HR capabilities. If you have a multi-site, you could build a game, multiple game pages. And you know, HR can do their little RPG, how not to sexually harass people video game, and you know, and the biggest thing, which is why I put this in the game options, where stories become playable worlds. It's going to be a real big storytelling system, like what I'm doing for my book. I have a feeling that a lot of different authors are going to be interested in building, you know, out their stories, especially a bunch of fantasy and sci-fi people, and D&D, fanfic, all that kind of stuff. It'd be really cool if your readers are able to play your stories with actual dialogue from your book, just like I'm doing. Big selling point, I think. You know, teachers, writers, fanfic fanatics, you know, even if you like a game that you already have, like a Roblox game or whatever, you can create your own little RPG version of it. Why not? You almost imagine that one of the boss fights is a mech. No, actually, my boss fight is literally my boss in this demo. It's the CEO that you talked to at the beginning. Yeah, it's a trip. You should read Orbem. The lore of this game is far more fascinating than the game itself. There's 2 more books in the series. I'm still writing book 3. We'll see how far, I mean, how long that takes. Honestly, I've been spending so much time on the game engine and the game that I've put writing book 3 on hold a little bit. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people have finished book 1 and 2 and are like, what's happening next? You know, I finished like 3 or 4 chapters of book 3, but yeah, I've definitely diverted my attention in order to get this game engine going, which I'll get back into writing, you know, once I'm in a good spot to where I'm focusing on the marketing of the game engine and that kind of stuff, and not so much as the development of it. I'll have more time to write at that point. But yeah, right now, it's all hands on deck, really trying to get this plugin approved. It's going to be the best marketing in the world, is having in the WordPress directory, having a place to send people like, look, this is, download it, try it right now. I mean, I could send you to my website, but WordPress, you know, has a massive community, and, you know, having something new for WordPress is really rare. You know, there's so many duplicates, little, you know, versions of the same type of plugin on WordPress right now that just do a little bit of the same thing. Help you write with AI, or help your SEO with AI, or help your, you know, build another form or whatever, you know, the typical WordPress plugin stuff. Security. This is fun. This is different. You know, for a WordPress plugin to come out and say like, hey, I want you to transform one of the pages on your website into a video game. And it's made with WordPress for WordPress. Like, this isn't you just iframing in fucking, you know, canvas, or like a canvas, you know, has nothing to do with web development. This is a web development video game. Like, it's built with web development tools on your website, 1000% compatibility, you know what I mean? Like, this is a website. This is a web page. Everything on here is a web page. It's just pictures. It's just moving pictures and text that are interactions with vanilla JavaScript and your keyboard. You know, you can do WASD, or you can use arrows. You know, the action key does a lot of the game. You use the shift, and that's about it. Like, it's not very complex. What? I feel like I've just been selling Orbem Studio for like the past hour. My bad. I can't help it. Hold on. I was supposed to be merging these 2 branches together. Hold on. So post-submission fixes. This is all the stuff I have found and updated since I submitted the plugin. Sorry, just... I just heard my kid wake up. What the hell? Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. My kid randomly woke up and needed help opening her water bottle. Yeah, so this is the post-submission fixes. Because this is like, I finished all the functionality fixes, any bugs, anything I found post-submission. But what you don't want to do is make a bunch of fixes and changes after the submission, and then when they ask for changes, like update those and send all the fixes. You could be introducing more things that they don't want. So, separate branch, got this done. And the little things that they did ask for, I want to merge into here and fucking hope there's not a lot of merge conflicts. So let's check. Merge into this branch. You just got OP cards in Balatro. Player space card. This is 5 multiplier. I don't know Balatro very well. 5,200 chips. Is that a lot of chips? What's the normal amount of chips? Yeah, so see, we already have 2 conflicting files. Create merge conflict. All right, well, let's resolve them. How do I open this? That's weird. Usually there's like a button to open it in PHP Storm. Okay, let's see what we got here. Use modify file? No. Let's see what the issues are. First off, let's close all these tabs. Yeah, eventually I just want to be working on the Pro plugin and not even have to worry about working on the free version. For the level I'm on right now, it's pretty good. Oh yeah. Well, congrats. That's pretty cool, man. Where is the conflict? I must see. Resolve conflicts. Where are they? I don't see them. No changes, 1 conflict. Where's the conflict? Hold on. Where's the fucking conflict? Show me. Usually it shows you in line. Yeah, I don't remember. I know I did a bunch of stuff. Okay. Is this the conflict? Changing the menu? Okay. Well, that's not a conflict, though. What's the conflict? Hold on, let me check this shit. Compare content. Wait, changes from... Okay, yeah. Let's see the changes. There are no changes. Wait. What is happening? How come I don't know how to use this? I guess I haven't worked with this conflict tool in a while. Yeah, there's nothing. No. Wait, what? No. Discards changes. Oh. Do you have the strength? Wait a second. Where's the abscess? What happened to the abscess file? Uh-oh. And where are all the JS files? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I do not want to destroy my branch. Something is not right here. Abort! Okay. This should be connected to my PHP store. So I'm very confused why this is not doing what I'm used to. Let's try this again. Merge into current branch. You just got 9440 in one hand. I'm starting to think maybe I should merge the other way around. But then I need to make a new branch off this, off the auto request from WP then. I don't know. Because technically that's farther behind all the changes I made on this branch. So maybe it'd be easier to merge that way. I don't know, that shouldn't... Maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Nope, stop. Let's go back here. Let's create a new branch off of this branch. New changes to merge. Okay, so now we have this branch. Whatever, we'll bring it. And now let's merge into this branch. We'll merge post-submission fixes. Okay. Not sure this helped at all. But maybe merging this way will make more sense. Like what I want to do is open this here. Resolve conflicts, abort merge. Resolve conflicts. Oh. So the conflict is deleted. I deleted Explore.js? What? No, I didn't. Why would I do that? Hold up. What the hell? Hold on. Something is awry. Did I fuck something up? Okay, post a message fixes. Leave it. What did I do? Oh. Why? Why am I deleting the assets directory? Oh, fuck. That's why. I was getting this repo ready because I'm going to be using this repo with some GitHub actions to deploy the plugin code. So I was deleting these files from the repo. So that would explain it. Shit. That means that the changes are not going to even be seen because they don't exist, because the files don't exist. I mean, they exist. I have them here. But they're not being tracked anymore. Wait, they're not here. Uh-oh. Switching branches got rid of them. Shoot. That's not good. Have I made changes since? Shit. Oh no. Ooh, I might have screwed myself a little bit. Because, shit, I don't know if I've made any changes since. I mean, I must have in the JS files and styling since I did this whole delete thing. Yeah, I might have screwed myself. Maybe I can... No. Would they be here? So this is from yesterday. Probably when I was doing the whole changeover. Yeah, the only thing is they're not tracked anymore, which is what I want, because I only want the build files to show. But I don't want these to delete every time I change the branch. Shoot. Yeah, I just don't know if these are the newest. Because I also deleted... Well, yeah. I don't know actually about that one. Definitely deleted this. Definitely deleted this. These are all the files. Oh my god. I'm trying to think. What did I do? So I finished the functionality. I think I was already done. I think I was only... Yesterday I was mostly focused on the video and stuff. I don't think there was any more code. So maybe this is fine. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm going to have to add these back though, for sure. So we'll add these to the JS. We'll create a JS. And then we'll add these. And these are not being tracked, so we'll just stay like this. And same for the SAS. But yeah, the package are still... Yeah, see, all these packages and shit, all that's gone too. Because those all got deleted. What up, are you Greenix? How you doing? The problem is that I removed a bunch of files from the repo that I don't want to be in the plugin code. So I put them in a gitnor and I deleted them, and then, you know, so I had them locally, but they were deleted in the repo. The problem is when I was switching between the branches, it deleted my files locally because I deleted them in commits in the repo. So really, until it's merged into master, it's gonna, every time I switch to the branch, it's gonna delete those files. Oh yeah, Yateen, how you doing, man? How you been? Where you been? What you been up to? See, I'm trying to figure out a way to make sure it doesn't keep deleting those. Because I need to merge into this branch. I mean, I can undo this, maybe. I mean, I can revert this. But those are old files. Just completed 1 month of the fresher? Hell yeah, man. That's exciting. So you got the job, everything good to go. Hell yeah, exciting. Yeah, it's just I don't want to add these back. Well, will it matter though? If I revert the remove, they still won't be tracked. They just won't exist. Yeah, I think I might be onto something. Yeah, and then I deleted all these files too. So maybe I'll revert all these and see where that gets me. Revert. Revert. Oh, I already did that. Revert. Revert. I don't think that matters. Revert. And revert. Okay. So now all of those are reverted. What? And since I deleted those, it doesn't look like I made any other changes. So that's good. That means that I am probably pretty safe to leave these. Now that those are reverted, do they show up as files in the repo? They don't. So I wonder if that's good. Because there's nothing to actually... If I make changes, though, the reverting of the removal will also get pushed. Your Wi-Fi connection is super buggy right now. I don't know why. Oh, it sucks. Are you wired in? I'm hardwired into my Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm not on Wi-Fi is what I mean. I'm hardwired to my router. You're wondering if you have worked with audio before, like pitch detection. I have worked with JS like frequencies before. I made a whole talking system with the game before I did text-to-speech using frequencies based off of like word count and all that kind of stuff. It changed the pitch of the frequency. It was pretty cool. If you look at my old streams, it was like boop, 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 you know, every time a word changed. But no, not pitch detection. You'd need like an audio, like a mic sensor for that. What's his face? Indy, he worked with recording for Jalab, that project I had in build. I'm sure you could do pitch detection with that. It did, you know, you could see the levels. What are you working on specifically? Yeah, I think this is good. I think we'll do this. I have a feeling that these files are good, and I don't have anything new to deal with. So I think I'm going to try the merge again now and see how that works. Or maybe I should commit this. Oh, I don't know if I can though. Undo, delete files. Yeah, I can't until I make a change. Maybe I'll make a quick change. Let's do, I think I'm actually going to delete this WebSocket shit. It will be in the history, so I will be able to look back. So let's do that. And let's do this. Make sure everything's working. Hey, see films again. What's going on, bud? Okay. See, this should not be tracking. Did I revert the fucking git ignore changes? Git ignore? No, I didn't. Interesting. So then why is this showing? Nothing in the build should show. Nothing in here should show. It should only be looking at the built stuff. Oh, actually, now I think about it, I need the build to show. Why am I have build in here? Yeah, there you go. This stuff needs to show. This should not, though. I don't know why it's still showing. Because it doesn't exist in the repo. Huh. You wish to work on an app to help with music notes? Just started looking. Oh, nice. Very cool. You mean like a tuner? Okay, so apparently when I reverted the removal, it did make it so it's tracking again. Now I don't really know what to do about that. I might have to consult a higher power about this. So I think for now I'm gonna leave it because I want to track my code changes. And now that I think about it, I really need to version control all my assets. So maybe I shouldn't have deleted everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's do that. Okay, so now those are back. Everything's back. The computer hates you. It's a bottleneck. The only one sticks. Slow ass RAM. Yep. Tuner plus game like experience to practice with a good experience. Oh, nice. That'd be cool. It's kind of like scales and stuff to help you practice. That'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be cool. You can just use the mic on your keyboard. I mean, on your laptop even. I like it. Okay. So now let's merge that the assets are all there. Merge in the current branch. Auto request. Okay, there's only one conflict. Very cool. Now look, I can open in PHP Storm. This is what I'm used to. Okay. Correct. I did remove this. I added a new file, which is menu. Okay, so that's there. And I need to remove these from the get ignore because I need those to show. All right, cool. Real time. Yeah, I like that. Oh, well, let's just resolve by merging it in. Oh, shit. Use modified file. Yeah. Wait. No. I don't know if I changed styling since then. I definitely did, so we can't just do that. Hold on. Let's just remove it manually. And actually, let's make sure all of this is the newest. There, that's good. And then let's make sure this is the newest. Fuck. I can't believe I did that. Hold, please. There we go. Because I'm dumb. Let's do this. Okay. So this is the newest code now, just in case. I think it's good. Misclick. That's okay. I think we're good now. Yes. Continue merge. So that's gone. This exists. Is that it? Oh, this is from the... Oh, because there's two other commits too that's going with this. Okay. Redo menu. Styles. Okay. Okay. Now, post-submission fixes is the newest code, including all of the, WordPress required fixes as well so far. We are in a more solid state. Now I need to test that I didn't break anything. Oh man. I guess we're just going to have to run through the game. Let's just go into the game options real quick. What I want to do is actually push this to production. Why not? And let's just make sure everything. Nah, let's not fucking do that. Let's check real quick that local is working fine. So no console errors. Everything's here. If I save, everything's good. Yep, everything's still there. We go to items, try a floating ball. Blah, 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 blah. All the fields are there. There is, let's do an item that is a little bit more interactive. Let's do, how about rocket engine? So this is a draggable item with a, drag dest. That's a GIF. All right, so let's update. Is everything saving? Yeah. Oh, no. We lost our drag dest. Shit. Why? Why did we lose the drag dest? That's not good. All right. Why did that happen? Did I lose anything else? Did we lose value? Shit, now I don't even know. Let's duplicate this and go to production to make sure we're not missing any other fields. This is why we have to test. Okay, so those are all there. Those are all there, so that's good. This is all the same. Let's make sure it's exactly the same. Yes, no change. Let's go to video override. Video override. Okay. Everything's good. Let's go to interacted. Actually, just go to disappear because not. Oh well, no, interacted. Yeah, interacted. Looks good. Let's go to remove cutscene. Just want to make sure there's nothing else missing. Styling's different. That's probably from some of the stuff that I brought over, I'm guessing. I don't know. Yes. So we definitely lost the drag dest. Not sure why, to be honest, but let's see if it'll save if we do it again. I'm not 100% sure why I would have lost it. Okay. There's definitely something wrong. Surprisingly, I don't really know what I changed that would break it. But I'm guessing it's something to do with the changes I made to the meta box. Which would be this. It's got to be this recursive fucking... Maybe. Yeah, because I also have a grouping system in place. So like these are multiples in an array. I didn't account for that. So if it's an array and it's not that and it's not that, and this is set, then this sanitizer cursive should work. Now, what is this value? It's metadata. No. It's the sanitize function. Where's that? Yeah, wait, where's this getting this from? Oh, this is just from the save data. Right. because value is coming from meta. No, it's coming from metadata. Okay. So you have value, that is type. Your computer hates you. Oh, no, I think I already read that. Sanitize. What are we getting here then? So if it's an array, we're recursively running through here. Wait, is there a checkbox in this? If it's string. It shouldn't matter, because checkbox value is just a string. But yeah. Huh. I wonder why this isn't coming out. I mean, technically, code-wise, it seems right. Because we're going through the loop. The value. Let me double check what I was doing just to make sure that the changes weren't too crazy. So I was looking if it was an array and it wasn't a selector radio, which means it's just a group. And then I was going through this and I was doing a filter array, which is fine. So this is just giving me the array. And then I was doing array value key or nothing. Oh, and then I was just basically, I was just grabbing the value. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sanitizing at all. And now what I'm doing is if it comes in, if this is an array, I'm grabbing the type, which are types. Wait, what? If it's an array, then this is an array. Well, I guess if it's an array, it wouldn't be that. But the value is coming from... Oh, it's because I switched this to filter input. Oh, I'm stupid. This needs to be a filter input array, like what I had before. Oh, I need to not submit this. Okay, I gotta fix this. Hold on. I gotta do at least this. So basically I need to do this. If it's an array. Right. This is the raw value. So we know at this point that... Okay, no. See, this is why I was checking if this was an array or not. So I can't do it like this. So it's either like this in here, or raw value is how I had it before, which is just filter input. Yeah. Okay. Or I need to override it like this. Right. And then sanitize it. Can you WP and / an array like this? We'll find out. I mean, really, there's no reason to have this up here then. It's basically this or this. All right, let's see if this works. If this works, I have to fix this in the WordPress version too before I submit it. Thank God I tested this. What was it? It was 3055. Just double check it worked. Nope. In no work. Now I wonder if it's because of the WP and /. It's very possible. That is why. Try again. 3055. No. Still not working. All right, so what's going on here? We're missing something. Oh, raw value doesn't exist. Duh. Then we have to do post. I think that's how it was before. Like post exists is set. It actually might be. That's no, that's not why. Because it existed before. Okay. This could be why it's broken now. Nope. Still boosted. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? I remember it saying something about the host. What did it give me before? Because I undid it. No. Where is it? That's a sanitized callback. That's the multi. That's that. Where's the? Huh. That's weird. No. That would be. No. Okay. I thought it handed me post, actually. Alright, maybe I'm tripping. Where did I get that from, then? Alright. See ya, I'm Sam. Thanks for jumping on, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna just ignore this and see if this is what's stopping me. I mean, honestly, I don't know why it would need that in the first place. All right, so go 55 and save. Okay, so that's not what was stopping it anyways, so that's fine. So that means that this is still not working. Why? So we got the metadata. There's array, we're getting the types. Again, I don't know why. It's value types. I mean, if it is array, we would need to check if these are in array. This should still be, oh, because this is an array. Does not equal type. Oh, okay, I get what I was doing. Yeah. It's still weird, but okay. And then, is that what I was doing before? Yeah, I guess I was. Okay. And then I was just getting the array value. Yeah. But I wonder if this value is just coming in wrong because this filter array input's just not working. Which is the key is what I'm looking for. Which should give me an array. And then they should work. Oh, this stuff is so hard to like actually test, unfortunately. So select a radio. I mean, some of this has Is this part of the same thing? Oh yeah, it is. So this is select, and this is radio. So I wonder if part of it is because this contains a select and a radio. But it was like that before, so I don't think so. I just wonder though if this is correct. It shouldn't matter though, because it should be an array of fields. So none of this should matter. It should go straight here. It should come in. The key should be the key that we're looking for, which if I look here, the specific one we're looking at is drag dest. So this is what we're looking at right here. So it should just give me an array of these, which the type is after, which has an array, number, select, yeah. But, I mean, this is how it was before. That's why I'm confused why it's not working all of a sudden. I wonder if I just revert it, if it would work. I want to test that real quick. Make sure it's not something else and I'm barking up the wrong tree. Alright. Sorry, I had like a bug I had to put under a glass for safekeeping. Let's try this. So let's just go straight into raw value, array value. Let's try this. If this works, then we know that it's something to do with the sanitizing. Okay, good. For a second, I was like, am I on local? That would be really dumb. I've done that many times. Okay. All right. So we know that it's something to do with the sanitize, because this worked fine. So the sanitize recursive should be taking the array raw value. It should be looking at it and being like, yes, this is an array. And if it's an array, it should be running through it again. And it should be checking again, is this an array? Now, I think where we're going to run into issues is most likely with the radios and stuff like that, but not so sure why, like, int or float, like this should just return the value. You know? And if it's a string, it should sanitize it and send it back. So recursively, this should work. Is it because it's a private function? No, it shouldn't matter. I just wish I could see this working. I think what I want to do is like just see what I'm getting right here. It's almost impossible to do that. I might have to turn on Xdebug, which is going to be really annoying. Let's see if this will work. All right, so the first thing it sends me is explore materialize item trigger, which is not what I wanted, but this does tell me that's giving me an array. And if we run it, if it runs again, that it'll send it another array, right? So if it's an array, it's going to send it through here and recursively do this to each value, which is going to end up be an array of fields. And then when that array of fields comes through, it's going to map through those fields. So now the value of those fields is what's going to come out, which these are all zeros. So that's correct. I wonder if those will actually work. Hold on. So the materialize item trigger, where is that? Because I'm not using that, but this would be the first array of something. Right? Yeah. So does this work? Because it technically looked like it should work. It doesn't, though. Interesting. So this array map shit's just not working. Huh. Why? It does look like it should work. Return, return, return. Return null. It's not returning null, though. It definitely is an array. Array map's not working, though. Huh. Yeah, it just doesn't like those. Something getting hit correctly, though. Let's check this. Hey, I want to like capture the array loop. I guess that's not going to work. Damn, I really am going to have to try Xdebug out. I love Xdebug. It's just sometimes it's really buggy, and my code is touching a lot of shit. So let's give it a shot. And then I gotta turn this on. Okay, I accept. And now let's give it a shot. So let's accept. Okay, thanks. Let's try this. What the fuck? Accept. Accept. See, I don't even know what the fuck's going on now. Oh my god, this is annoying. Manually choose file or project. Oh. Whoa! Rune Starforge. What up, Rune Rage? I mean, Rune Raid. How's it going, Dak, dude? You bringing the fun? You bringing the power? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, my friend. I am debugging. It is actually extremely complex to explain what I'm debugging. But here we go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so here we go. It's hit here. So we know that... Hey!
Rune Starforge just followed.
Rune Starforge. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, so we know that this is bringing the proper values. So what I want to do is see when it recursively runs again, if it's still doing the right thing. So let's go again. Okay. So recursively is doing the right thing. It's checking this, and now the value is right here. The value is an object. Probably doesn't matter. What up? Okay. So now what should be happening is it should be recursively running this array. And then it should be hitting this shit. So I'm gonna run it one more time. Okay, and now we have 50. So now that 50 is getting hit, you should be able to step into this function. So it's checking if it's a string. So 50 is a string. unfortunately. But I guess that should be fine, I guess. Uh-huh. So 50 got through. It's getting sanitized and unslashed and sent. Yes, we're unslashing. It's mapped to formatting. We're just going deep into the underbelly of WordPress core. Yes. Sanitized text fields running. Blah, blah, blah. We're checking for shit. That's cool, man. Appreciate you jumping on anyways. You can be AFK as long as you need. I just need this to work. No, RuneStar Pro. This is PHP. Nothing cool like Python or C#. Okay, we're still in the formatting. Come on. Trying to get back to my functions. And we're just doing some Xdebug right now because I'm having some issues with a new feature that was required by WordPress from the plugin I'm building. For some reason, the recursive sanitizing is not working like it should. Yeah, I'm building built a game engine for WordPress so that you can... Okay, here we go, we're back. Wait. So now it's doing the 0. Okay, like that's fine, but that means that it's returning... When is it gonna return? Okay, well I guess we haven't gotten there yet. Shit, this is gonna run for a while. Can I skip this? Yeah. Skip this. Now we got the drag test. The drag test is 0. These are all the 0 values. So is this technically working? Now we have the timer. Okay. Shit. I think I went too far. I think I went too far because now the site's loading. I think it's just reloading the site over and over now. Shit. Okay. I need to step into it when I get to that last one. So we're gonna have to try this again, unfortunately. Let's try this again. 50. Go. Now we'll go into here. And we'll go boop, boop. So now this is getting hit. And explore timer. 1, 2. Okay, I went too far again. Now I know where to stop. God damn it. Sorry. This is hard. I guess I could put another stop up at the function. Like, yeah, get me out of this shithole. Too many files. Okay. So I need to see what's happening here, basically. Actually, maybe I should just stop it there. But whatever. Let's run it here. And go. Come on. Yeah, anyways, I'm building a a no-code RPG maker for WordPress, where you can build highly complex RPG games for whatever you need to do, basically. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Oh god. There we go. And oh, the name worked. Like, I have ways to collect characters and play as different characters that have different abilities. Like, she's super fast. See, there's a timer. And just a bunch of, you know, cutscenes, missions, collectibles, fighting, you know, all these abilities you can do to build your own game. This is my game that I built using the game engine, just as a POC. And honestly, I was building the game before I was building the game engine, to be honest. This, you know, this came out of necessity, basically. And now we're getting rid of this rocket. Now we're going to finish our blade device. Some of the assets are final, some of them are not. Oh, I gotta fucking drag that up here. Alright, what is happening here? Stop, stop. There we go. Give me back. Give me back, give me back. Wait, why am I at a post? Should be in the game option. Oh, no, I was at a post. That's right. Oh my god, why is this not working? You know what? Close, close. Disconnect. Let's try again. Why is this not working? Yeah, okay. This is why I don't want to use Xdebug sometimes. Stop. Okay, we're back. So let's try this again. We gotta go 50. Let's update and see where we're at now. Okay, so we got that. Blah, 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 blah. Drag dust. Oh shit, I should have watched what happened. Okay, so here's what's happening. It's getting here, and the sanitized is now an array like that. Which, okay, I see what's happening here. Sanitized is an array. It's not giving just the empty value, so I actually need it to be sanitized key. This might actually be just the problem. So let me turn this off real quick. Stop all. Let me turn this off real quick. We can always turn this back on. And let's see if it just works now. Because I kind of feel like it will. Now that I know what was happening. Though it should have saved the array. Even if it was, though, it wouldn't be able to output it correctly. So it might have been saving the array correctly. Alright, get me out of here. Let's go back to the area. No, item. And the item was rocket engine. Okay, here we go. So now let's try saving this correctly now that we have it. 3055. Go. Did it save? That was it. I just wasn't grabbing the key. My bad. So 2227. Let's just make sure this is saving. Drag dust is what? Waste disposal. I just want to make sure all these are saving correctly. The missions none, offset 60. And trigger none. Alright, whatever. Let's make sure these are saving. What up, Doc Dude? Welcome back. Okay, everything's saving. I think we saved the day. So, what did we learn? We learned that this is working correctly. But can I WP unslash this? Because that would make me feel better. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Okay, so now that's done, sanitize is being sanitized correctly. What's going on here? How long has my hair been like that? Sanitize is sanitizing the fields correctly. We're inputting correctly. We're not using post. We're using input, post, filter, input. And that should result in a pretty clean score on the check plugin, which this is the thing that WordPress provides, so they can like save themselves a lot of time of people going back and forth with shitty plugins. The only thing that should find right now is my hidden files, because I have hidden files, obviously. GitHub detected. This directory should not be included in production plugins. Yeah, it won't be, dude. This is my local. Nice. Good use of emojis. Emotes. Okay, there we go. So no new issues found. It is saving. Let's try something with content to make sure it's working. That's not my arrows. I just have debug on, so everything's all screwed up. So let's make sure I can save this without breaking anything. This is a cutscene. NPC face me now. Cutscene next area position. Alright, this actually doesn't have a lot. I just want to make sure these don't get fucked up. Let's refresh. Okay. Audio files are still there. Cool. I'm not seeing anything missing. No, everything's still there. Yeah, I do wonder about repeaters. It's one thing I am interested in. What do I have repeaters on? Minigame. Let's go to the minigame and make sure that repeaters are working fine. Okay, cool. So let's add like a size for this. And save. Okay, they're saving fine. I didn't lose anything. Adding or removing works fine. Okay, I think we're good. I need to make this change though. This was wrong. So this has to go in the other plugin. So let me update the save meta. I'm gonna push this as a newest change for this. Fix the meta save for arrays. Okay, so that's good. Let's go back to auto requests from WP and let's replace it with this working file, code. And now we should feel pretty confident sending this in. So I'm going to remove this so I don't get confused. And I'm going to my local code. I'm going to grab the newest version of the Orbem Studios plugin. And let's clean it up and compress it. And now I will not touch this anymore. Now that I tested a fix. All right. It is much later than I was expecting to work, but I have to fix this shit. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove all this shit. We don't need any of this. Submitted. And we need to remove all these assets because they got mad at me for them. Does this README text have all the shit that I needed in it? Yes, it does. Okay. Just want to make sure. I had to add stuff about the Google text-to-speech and stuff. Your phone's about to die. All right, Dak, dude, I'm about to head out. No problem. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for the helping get this raid going. And let's get rid of these. Don't need those in there. Oh shit, where's the build files? What? Where are the build files? Why are there no build files? Tell me. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh shit. There are no build files. Oh, I guess I need to run them. I don't like that. But I guess we will. Huh. Weird. You just read the throw and paste on your cousin's GTX 1060 and you can sell it. Oh, nice. Very important. Here we go. Let's get this build over there because that's very important. There we go. So now we have the build files. Which should be good. And I think this should be it. I'm hesitant to say. Should be. All right, let's compress it. And all we're waiting now is for WordPress to move the submission to my Orbem Order account because they don't like it being part of my StoreBloom account. So once they do that, I will upload this to the new so that I can tell them, hey, I made the changes, and we'll call it a win. Hey, I'm gonna head out. I think we should raid somebody. I haven't had so many people on stream in a while, on Twitch specifically. So how about we give somebody the gift of a major, amazing raid. Let's see who we got going on here. I think I don't remember how to do this. Stream manager, raid channel. What do we got? Oh, my good friend Jedum is working. He's always fun. Let's see, who am I following? Jedum, August, Schmelly Rock, Moishko. Schmelly Orc is always fun too. He's always doing some cool things. Nah. Let's just give Jedum a hello. He already has a bunch of people, so that's fun. Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Have an amazing day. If I can figure this out. Am I rating? Oh. Rating now. All right. See you, everybody. Have a great night. Catch you in the next one. Let's raid.